Okay, getting in your peak physique will do more for your dating life than any other attraction factor. And yes, this is even true for men. You might think that money is more important than looks for men. Yeah, maybe if you want to attract gold diggers, whether or not a woman finds your money attractive is far more a contingent factor than whether or not she finds how you look, how you speak, how you carry yourself attractive, okay? Those factors run far deeper, they're far more hardwired, far more deeply ingrained into the internal workings of our emotion and behaviors around attraction than money is, okay? These are forces that go way back to before we were even humans. Money, this is not to belittle the importance of it in relationships and just life in general, okay? All else equal, a guy's going to be more attractive if he's got more money, although I'd argue that's more a function of how confidently his money allows him to move through the world than it is about the money itself, because money, at the end of the day, is some shit we made the fuck up, okay? It's a social construct, it's a representation of value, and it exists on an abstracted layer above those deeper attraction factors, like how you look, how you speak, how you don't speak, okay, how you carry yourself. And when I say it exists above those things, I don't mean above in importance, I mean above as in not as deep, okay, not as foundational, so less important. I've talked about this before, guys. The attraction threshold, the point at which a woman finds you attractive enough to be an option for her, okay? So all of your actions and inactions start to be interpreted differently through that lens. This is the point you need to reach so that you're no longer playing the game of dating on hard mode. And the fastest way to reach that threshold is simply to get a fit physique, okay? A strong, lean, capable looking physique, strong shoulders, chest, back, arms, and yes, legs, okay? Slim waist. In the same way that you're instantly attracted to a woman's waist to hip ratio or her breasts, okay, a woman is attracted to a man's shoulder to waist ratio. And yes, there are other things that can help you reach the attraction threshold. There are other levers that you can pull to get yourself there. But none of those levers are as simple to pull as your physique, okay? Notice I said simple, not easy. And none of these levers act as quickly. Your physique will speak for itself and have women attracted to you, interpreting everything that you do through that lens before you even open your mouth. And yeah, while it's not easy to get fit, it is simple, okay? A lot simpler than getting rich. If you implement a proper training, nutrition, and recovery protocol, progress towards your peak physique is inevitable, and that progress will instantly make you more attractive even before you reach your peak and even before you open your mouth in an interaction, okay? Getting rich, not only is it more difficult to do than getting fit with less of a guaranteed outcome, but it's also a more contingent attraction factor, okay? A fit physique is going to make you more attractive to the majority of women, and it's going to be something that they notice right away without you having to show it off intentionally, okay? If you're rich, well, first of all, rich by what standard, okay? Unless you're Musk, there's always going to be someone richer than you. And even then, a woman isn't going to see your money right away unless you're displaying it in some way, which runs the risk of you looking like you're trying to show it off, which to a quality woman, she's more likely to find that unattractive, okay? Not the display of wealth itself, but the fact that you seem to need to show it off, okay? That is a turnoff. So you kind of have to find a way to subtly imply that you have money without making it look like you're trying to show it off. And just to be clear, I'm not saying you should not try to get rich or to attain a prestigious, well-paying career, which is an analogous attraction factor. I'm not saying you shouldn't pursue these things, obviously, and those things will make you more attractive with women, especially to the extent that they allow you to move more competently through the world, which will give you a much stronger sense of genuine inner confidence, which I will always argue is the main thing that all women are attracted to, okay? Like, you could have every other attraction factor set to max, okay? Your physique, your swag, your money, your face. But if you lack genuine inner confidence, it's going to be a turnoff to all women no matter what. So do all these things, get your money up, pursue your purpose, and get your fitness dialed in. But don't do that shit just for women, do it for your own benefit. And the fact that women are attracted to those things is kind of like the icing on the cake. And understand that as far as your dating life goes, among all those attraction factors, your physique is the highest leverage one. Not only is it the simplest, most guaranteed lever to actually work when you pull it, but it's going to have the most immediate, most broadly applicable effect on how attractive you actually are, okay? Your physique, as long as you have the confidence to match it, as long as you don't behave like someone who's not confident in your own skin, which will just come across as weirdly incongruent, okay? Your physique invokes the sort of attraction that a woman can't ignore, even if she literally hates everything else about you, okay? If anything, that polarity, that contradiction will make her more attracted, okay? Some women are just weird like that. But again, physical attraction runs deep. It runs deeper than culture. It runs deeper than whatever weird niche that girl thinks is her type, okay? In the modern world, in the advanced economy that you probably live in, if you're watching this video, it runs deeper than resources and money. Again, all else equal, yes, you will be more attractive with more resources and money, but those factors still don't give you the same leverage in dating unless you're specifically going after gold diggers, okay? Reality is, in a modern advanced economy, the average woman is doing better than the average man financially, okay? Women got their own money. They don't need men for that, which doesn't mean that they instantly stop caring about it. All else equal, the average girl is still probably gonna want a guy that's got more money than she does, whereas guys generally don't care about that as much. But in a society where resources are in extreme abundance and where women have access to much of their own resources, a man's resources move down her list of priorities for choice in a partner. Again, unless she's spoiled or a gold digger, which, I mean, some guys are into that. And if that's you, then yeah, your money is probably going to get you more of what you want, but you should still get your fitness dialed in, okay? To give you that next layer of attraction leverage over other guys who might have as much or more money than you. But let's be real, most guys, even guys with real money, aren't after obvious gold diggers who only value them for their money. And in this world where women have more of their own resources, they're free to value other things about a man more than his money, okay? Things that are more in line with how a man makes her feel emotionally. And just like when you see a stunningly beautiful woman as a guy and that makes you feel some kind of way, women feel the same way about very physically attractive men. You cast a spell automatically without even trying, okay? A spell that other men do not cast. It's just like a perma buff to your charisma stat. I rant about this because I know so many guys who struggle, so many guys who put up with games from the girls that they're trying to pursue, who jump through hoops, who think they need to learn game and become like a part-time pickup artist in order to finally have women like them. And when I bring this up, that these guys just need to get their fitness dialed in and their purpose dialed in and their girl problems will fix themselves, they always try to play it off like it's not a big deal, right? Like they don't actually really care that much about women. Bro, who the fuck do you think you're kidding? Yourself? Okay, because it's not me. I know what it's like to be where you're at, and I've seen how everything switches up once you switch up and get your fitness in check. And again, I'm not saying don't level up other areas in your life other than your fitness. I'm not even saying level up your fitness because it's going to make your dating life easier. There are deeper reasons to get your fitness in check, and much like your career and your finances and your purpose, you should be pursuing these things for your own benefit and for the good that they will allow you to do in the world, not just for dating. But the reality is, dating is a huge motivator for people, so you need to understand that getting your fitness dialed in and achieving your peak physique is the best leverage thing you can do for that. So if that's an investment that you haven't made in yourself yet, but you want to get started, I recommend that you do it the right way. Instead of going to the gym and doing some goofy, ineffective training routine and meal plan that you found on the internet somewhere, click the first link in the description of this video. Hop on a call with me personally. I'll have some questions for you about your goals, your life circumstances, and from that info, I will design you a custom training and nutrition protocol that will be the foundation of your training for life. And I will guide you through a 3-month implementation block of this protocol to make sure that you do it right, to make sure that you stay accountable, okay? Under these conditions where I'm right there with you, you have direct access to me if you have any questions or stumbling blocks. I'm tracking all the relevant variables and adjusting your protocol in real time to keep up with your progress, okay? Under these circumstances, your results become inevitable, and these results serve as proof to your brain of the value and validity of this new way of life, okay? That proof will then in turn cause your brain to start allocating the feel-good chemicals that actually make you excited to engage in these new training and nutrition habits in the future, which is the final step that you need to solidify the habits in your mind so that you continue building on your results after you stop working with me, okay? I'm not one of these trainers that wants to keep you around forever. unless you're the kind of person who's, got too much going on in life to focus on this shit and you can afford to just delegate your fitness and nutrition protocols to an expert indefinitely. If that's the service you need, I'm not going to turn you away. But for most people who can't realistically afford a permanent trainer, all they're really going to need is like 3 months of a training block, and that process will teach them how to do this programming for themselves, and it will instill the habits that allow them to hold themselves accountable going forward. So click the link in the description if you're ready to make that transformation for yourself and stop playing the game of life and dating on hard mode. And if you know somebody who's struggling with dating, spread the word, tell them to get their fitness in check. This includes women too. I know I talk about this shit from a male perspective. That's because I'm a guy and I'm speaking from experience, but also it's because I think guys are more blind to these dynamics. Looks matter even more for dating for women, but they generally don't need to be told this because guys make it fucking obvious. The only issue women have, I think, is that a lot of them are aiming their effort in the wrong direction. Okay, these girls are out here blowing half their paychecks, half their salary on beautification products and surgeries when they could just be lifting weights 2 to 3 times per week, eating healthy and sleeping well, which will do more to keep them looking young than any of the fucking potions and creams that they buy that claim to have that effect. So send this video to anyone who you think needs to hear it. Like the video to help spread the good word so that people wake up to this shit, and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Strength. Peace.